just like to just go and make a whole bunch of records, they're always gonna work. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think that's always gonna work. If you just keep making a bunch of records over and over, I just don't think that's gonna. And the other strategy is like you craft it. I mean, eventually, I think you do get to the result both ways, but I don't know if you're gonna turn into the person that's gonna make it.
$6 billion too,
Uh-huh.
right? So the more music for them, the more money they make.
Of course.
So if
That's the
we're not
strategy.
doing it, and if the people aren't streaming it,
Right.
where are we going to get that money from?
Okay,
so that's why I'm thinking that
want to make more and more music.
the whole thing is to make more music. That's what the meeting was about when you heard Lucius Grains and Leo talking. Like, yo, we need more songwriters. We need more music. Why do they need more music? It's because the more music, the more...
That's a very corporate way of thinking.
But that's what Spotify is.
Yeah.
Again, the more music that they be able to get to put on the platform, the more money they make.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. I'm not gonna front. I mean, look, it's little on me, but I don't agree with that ideology. If you want to keep authenticity in anything,
No, of course not.
you can't just keep pumping out and just keep.
No,
pumping
we're
in.
trying to keep the music real as possible.
Yeah,
Everybody looking at me when they saw me with the situation, saying, "Okay, well, Eric is doing AI."
Yeah.
I'm doing AI, like I said, for the tool part of it,
Yeah, of course.
and to be able to learn it, so I won't be behind.
Right.
But the whole goal is now, since we're talking, is to flood out as much music as possible.
Yeah.
And whoever did the fucking 0.0.0 of less than 1 cent,
Right.
somebody's getting paid. I just told you the president,
Yeah.
not the owner, the
the
president of Spotify made $300 million. So imagine what these people are making, you know?
I just think it's a bad direction for creative.
Nah, it is.
Because I'm just like, those 400 songs and those, if you keep volume making shit, I don't know if that's not art, yo.
You got to imagine.
You know what I'm saying?
Look at all that AI shit that they're doing with the 60s when they're doing all the records over from everybody, right?
Right.
Some of them is on fire.
Yeah, no. Some of them,
Now,
I ain't gonna lie.
when they start streaming them, it's going to be billions of streams because everybody going to like them. Who you think going to own that?
That's the issue though, because that's really the first.
But that's what they're talking about. They're saying like, yo, these fucking AI songs are sounding crazy. So imagine that when we stop doing...
But those songs are generated from other songs, no?
Yeah, they're doing it from others. Exactly.
Like original songs.
Right, exactly.
So how does that work?
I don't know how it works.
How does a new person who makes an AI song, let's say off of Give Rich a 50
Right.
hit, and they make a 60s version of a 50 Cent record? I hope 50 get paid for that.
Yeah, but listen.
I hope he still owns it, no?
But the whole thing is this.
Uh-huh.
It's a programming. If we like that, it's getting us ready to like AI records. No, you said I know. Listen, I do not.
I'm still like, because
it's not us.
I was gonna say the key component of making that 50 Cent record hot is 50 Cent.
I know, but again, if they make an artist that sounds really good, now our ears are open up to listen to something.
Yes, you're correct.
And also support it.
I agree.
The same with Timbaland's new artist, that girl.
I agree. I haven't heard it. I haven't heard something.
Me neither, but
I haven't heard something yet that connects as much as because I feel like, so there's two things that happening here. One, I feel like if you're talking about the records that they're remaking, that key ingredient of that original record, I think, is a big component of the new song. So I can understand people rushing to that, right?
Scratch, I got you.
You understand? But I don't know about the new, just a complete original AI song.
Right.
I've yet to hear one that it's like, yo, that shit is crazy.
Nah, I don't know. I'm just saying. But I'm just telling you, it's getting us ready. Like any other shit that they do in the government or have such and such. Let me put this bug out here, and then so when it do come, it's like, oh, that shit is fire.
Right. I mean, I guess I'm a skeptic, bro. I don't believe it yet. I'm not. I don't believe it.
I just told you the convo. I was.
No, I'm
this is
saying,
what I was talking to
I
you
don't
today about
believe,
today.
I'm not saying that they're not trying it. Sorry, I don't believe that it's going to stick. I have more faith in people. You understand? I don't believe people are going to. I have more faith in that. Even the young cats. I have, because when the young cats hear something that's fire, they're not to the point. Like, I feel like they accept a lot.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like they are just accepting. They will not accept something.
We
good.
can't accept it all because that means that we're all done.
You said we can't accept it all?
Yeah, because if they don't need us, then what we here for?
Yeah, no,
You know, like I said, for everybody should be looking at themselves like, listen, man, to an extent, motherfucker, we gonna fuck with this, but again, if we do this,
how would they know? How would they know?
I know that.
My question is, how would they know? I'm saying that.
But everybody who's working should know. Again, that's what I said for the knowledge. For you have to know what this is and to understand, get as much knowledge as possible, so you won't be behind. Because at the end of the day, what I just said, if it get to the point, then that's what they're trying to do, is try to eliminate. It's just like Amazon with the robots. I want to eliminate as much workers as possible. The robot with the arm can do the work you're doing. This truck can do the work that you're doing.
So look, I don't disagree.
I'm not saying it's not here right now. I'm with you too.
Like, I don't disagree. Like, we talk about Amazon. One of the things I always tell people, it's a hard concept because you would have to think about something early. When people are afraid of getting jobs taken by Amazon robots, I'm like, these robots have to be maintained. These robots have to be produced. Those itself are other.
Yeah, but that's
jobs.
the people jobs that know how to do again
higher level
those people
stuff,
who are computer people, who are electrical people, those people that's everybody ain't that.
But that's what I'm saying. You have to, if you trying to prepare for the future, I think to offset that, you have to lean into that.
The same thing that we're trying to do with the AI. We got to lean into it.
I agree with you. I'm not saying ignore AI. I'm saying the same thing I told you earlier. Learn to use it as a tool, because if you understand it, you know, I think it'll make better. I think it'll make somebody more efficient. Like we go back to a producer that makes 400 beats, and let's say you make 100 beats.
Right.
You with AI now makes you more efficient. Now you can make 200 Eric Sermon beats, which I think is worth 800 of the other guys.
I hear you. Yeah. No, I heard that. No.
So to me, I'm not. Here's the thing, and I could be on your team, because here's the thing, I might be the super AI kid. I could combine with you, who's a great super producer, and then we make more records. Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
And I wouldn't say just don't do it, don't touch it. That's not what I'm saying.
Okay.
It's a tool.
Right.
I'm not saying ignore it, but I at the same time, the whole other opposite spectrum of that is the guy playing the piano still and trying to record in the piano. It's like that's old school. You gotta let that go. You gotta let that go.
Let that go. No,
we can't say because that's the only way we can listen to music.
No,
that's the other
no.
spectrum.
The technology part of it is very, very helpful.
Yeah, and it's gonna keep.
It's gonna keep going. It's gonna keep evolving. Oh no, Serato came.
Yeah, you understand what I'm
saying? For DJs, we don't have to carry records no more.
Right.
All right.
But you still. Here's the thing. I was at a party the other day helping somebody with some tech shit, right? And then it was 3 DJs there. All them DJs wasn't fired. I bet you the dude who learned how to really scratch back with the old records,
right,
that transitioned into Serato,
right,
is better than the dude who just.
Of course,
that's my.
Of course,
point.
I got you. Yes.
You understand? And that DJ who got a little bit of the traditional way of DJing,
right,
plus using Serato,
right,
and who knows, he probably have an assistant that's a fire person,
right.
He don't really got to know everything. An assistant probably is a beast without touching any of the stuff. If you combine him with the DJ that knows how to do it, it's like you got an ill DJ.
But that's where the human part comes into.
Yeah,
I feel that the human part of AI, again, no matter what, you are not going to be able to be successful, to me.
Yeah.
Without having that human part.
Absolutely, 1,000,000%. We ain't there yet. That's
so
we're not.
But
people think that it's smarter than.
I know, but you got some people who are just doing it. I mean, they taking advantage. You know.
You know what that reminds me of? Like so when they used to have. You remember when they went to like loop producers? Like I remember like so Loop Producers came way after y'all, right? So this is like the 2008, 2010. We used to have these guys that would just use their laptop with Reason and just literally drag in a bunch of different loops.
Yes. And,
So people used to be mad at them,
right.
like, "No, they ain't programming.
They ain't programming.
They ain't doing shit."
Right.
But I'm like, to me, I didn't really care because.
but I come from that era.
A great loop producer is still because you need the human element of it to put that shit together.
Yeah,
you
you
need
do.
to be a genius to be able to take.
No, just because you drag it in don't mean that it's gonna work. Because you got to make it work.
That's my point.
Right.
So I'm like, this is the same shit.
I got you.
It's the same shit. It's
I
no
got you.
different than that.
Okay.
So people think that AI is just doing everything. I'm like, go try and. I had a kid that's telling me about programming. Like, yo, I could program. I could make the AI write my program for you. I'm like, go ahead, then write a program.
Right.
It don't just work like that. Otherwise, everybody could do it.
Do it. Right.
You're not making a program, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And you look at all this, the computer shit, things glitch, things mess up. They're doing it because it's like you need to be good at it. You need to actually be good at that shit to be able to put it together.
No doubt.
The AI is not smarter than you. Like in certain aspects, it is smarter, right?
Right.
But it is not smarter than the person that is developing.
It's developing because no matter what, even I have to type it into what to do.
This is my point.
I have to do whatever because even if I want to hear a certain type of sound, I'm going to say, put in a Jay Dilla type, Eric Sermon type, Pete Rock type drum. So that's me telling it what to do.
You got to
tell it what to do.
If it's going to come out right. You can't just type something and that's
No,
it.
exactly.
It's like,
it's not. Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't think so. You know what I compare it to? I'm like, from what I know, in like people can develop something that could damn near a telescope that could damn near see to the moon, right?
Right.
But I haven't seen anything yet that is as complex as a human eye.
Right.
How did y'all make something that could see that far, but you can't make something that could, if somebody's eye is messed up, replace a human eye and be as clear as
exactly.
in this room.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm like,
right.
yeah, that's the technology.
Technology, right?
Yeah,
exactly.
That's
right.
the AI. They could do
right.
all this crazy
right.
shit. But it's like we ain't get it to the point yet where it's like it could be like, all right, we don't need any more producers.
Right.
We don't need any more engineers. We don't need any more.
I'm on live, but this is me and my engineer Sonny having this conversation about the AI conversation about again how you use that. Y'all probably saw my picture with Leo and wondering why. Again, enough with the other bashing, ignorant talking. Like it ain't about all that. It was about me seeing what Udio was and knowing what Suno is, and just being aware and being up to date with what the technology is, so it can help whomever using it in a way that helps them. So we're trying to say that no matter what is out there, the human aspect of you doing it is still important. It hasn't got to that point yet to where the computer is just doing the shit by themselves and is able to create and make something fantastic by itself. It don't work that way. You need to have the human aspect of you telling it what to do, and then you putting in what you want, and then you're able to reconstruct it in a way to where it sounds and feels good to you. You still need to have the human aspect with it. Like I said before, it's a tool. Like Serato, like Pro Tools, whatever, it's a tool.
My challenge to anybody who thinks that AI is good enough, hey, listen, like just literally record yourself typing in one song, and then let's see the song, spit out the song, and just put it right out, and let's see how many people love these records. I just don't feel like.
No, I mean, yeah.
And I feel like the person who can do that the closest is probably a really good songwriter. It's probably a really, really good producer, and it's like.
Right.
What they're entering in is all their years of
I get you. Expertise. So like, that's why I said somebody like us and me, whatever is going to be fantastic. Right.
And to me, that's just a different tool. Like,
that's what I'm learning.
That's just a different tool.
But I would never let it be over me.
Yeah. I don't think it can be.
It can't be. Right. It can't be.
I just don't see the person writing a program that's going to be better than Eric Sermon. I don't see that. You understand? Better than Dr. Dre.
Right, I get you.
Better than Swiss.
Right.
Better than Just Blaze.
Right.
I don't see that.
Right,
you understand what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, these some genius minds that can use this. You know what I mean? Imagine like I can name tons of producers. Like, imagine that these guys they can use this as a tool, and I think
Yeah.
it's fair game.
Now the people on the chat is saying too that they hate people that just use AI just solely.
Yeah.
And you're right. They got people that's doing that, but that's the people who just learning
Yeah.
that say, "Oh shit, I can make a record and I can write." That's
Is it a record?
I know that, but
Is
that's
it a
what
record, though?
right. And
You
it's not
understand what I'm saying?
the people who are doing that is like being able to come inside the game right now and feel like they're a real producer and a real writer, and that's where you get mixed up at. They are not that. They are not that. They got a program.
Yeah, no, you're right. But I'm like,
No, I'm just talking to the chat, telling them.
I would say if I mean we haven't seen the person yet that has lasted 2 years. Like I don't do anything but just type in AI all day.
Right.
And, I went in with this artist and I went in with that artist and we just like that's all I do is use AI.
But let me tell you, we just got finished talking about that.
Yeah.
How many sessions you had, not naming no names,
No,
and
trust me.
and a big
But you know what,
big exec was in the studio.
Yeah.
He said the whole 8 days he was in there, the whole time
Yeah.
they was using the AI.
As a tool though. So if I'm a top writer, I'm a top producer, and I'm using AI, I think that's fair. It just makes them more efficient. It's about efficiency. Because look,
No, it makes them more efficient though. But they was, come on, we had this talk about you putting in AI making the song and making the melody,
Yep, you're gonna
right?
say- now you're gonna
and
say-
then you're gonna say, okay, well, we can't use the AI words
Right.
because that's AI.
Right.
So you rewrite it.
right, you rewrite the words and then you re-sing the
I know,
melody.
but I didn't make the melody. AI made the melody.
To me, I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. The reason why I'm not mad is, bro, when you buy a keyboard, right? When you buy a keyboard, you press the button and the keyboard comes up with something. You listen to that and you just change it up a little bit. I think that's fair game.
Okay.
That's fair game.
Okay. I just ain't there yet, but I get
Do you
you.
understand what I'm saying? I think that's fair game because you still got to be creative. Everybody, bro, they give all these loop packs to everybody.
I know. Yep.
And
That's
it's like-
true. Yep. You're right. That's true.
It's fair
That's
game.
true. You got the
If
loop
I
packs.
can
Right.
make- if I
Right.
can make
You
a
right.
loop pack
You
and
right.
drag 5 loop
You
packs
right.
together
You right.
and the
Okay.
shit slap,
I get you. I get
why
you. I get
not?
you that. I get you that argument. Okay. You're right.
Because it's art just to put those things
Right.
together.
Okay,
It's
right.
art just to
Okay.
put those things together. Just because it came up with a melody for me, to me it don't matter.
But you're not with them taking what AI made and then using that,
No,
how they formatted it, using that, and then just adding words to it.
I'm cool with that. I'm cool.
But
with
you
that.
didn't make it.
Nah. So like I said, once again, for me, I'm in the process. I can't. You got to show me what you're not cool with, so I can see it. Because when I
You
sat
didn't
through-
make the beat,
when
Sonny.
When I sat through, I understood it. I was like, yo, cool. That's not bad. Like I understand what they're doing because they still had to re-sing everything. They still had.
But they didn't make the beat. The beat was made by AI.
It's like, what are we talking about? We talk about. You talking about the melody and the person singing the melody?
Not forget about the melody. The beat. They took the beat. The beat was made in AI. Now
Gotcha.
all they doing is rewriting the song.
Rewriting the song, keeping the beat.
Right.
Like, you gotta let me hear the beat because I for
Sonny,
especially-
come
look,
on,
look,
man,
let me tell
come
you
on.
what, E.
You changed now,
No,
B.
I ain't changed. When I sat in, I didn't really like I don't think those beats was. I don't think the AI beats was like fire. I haven't heard one yet. That was like, yo, this song is gonna go this charting and then that's an AI beat. I haven't heard one yet.
Right.
You understand? And everybody who does that, they actually are putting input into that production. I didn't see anybody go right into and type in something and then boom, here's my record and we running with it. I haven't seen it yet.
Dynamic Duo is coming out November 21st.
I've been in sessions. I haven't seen it yet.
Stop saying that. You see the dates, man. Y'all ain't blind.
You understand what I'm saying?
The new single dropped last night. Nate Dogg and Snoop Dogg dropped last night like that. So again, the Red and Meth came out. Again, the Tupac and Biggie's out there ringing. The 21st of November. Dynamic Duos. The wait is over.
Yeah, I haven't seen
And
it.
y'all see the singles are coming because y'all are hearing them. So it's real now. So all that wait that y'all had to wait, November 21st, you will be able to go into whatever platform you want to and download. But right now, I'm not download, I mean stream. I said download. Stream the Like That featuring Snoop and Nate Dogg is added on 10 stations already in one day. Like I said before, I'm very proud. I think Snoop Dogg too. Snoop looked, that's my man, like again, he looked out big time for me on that. And Nate Dogg's Estate, I appreciate you a whole lot. No doubt, a whole lot. Appreciate you a whole lot with that. And think for those that are supporting and people who are hating, who are like, yo, just press the like button, man. God damn, like people, we trying to make good music out there, and just the fact like we just program as people, like, yeah, I view it though, but I ain't like, come on, man, like stop it. Y'all go and support some other shit that's just like that's ratchet or just fucked up. And when somebody makes some good music, nobody's there, which is kind of crazy. All that shit, all the Mass Appeal shit, go support Supreme. Dream, all that. Raekwon worked hard. Ghostface worked hard. Slick Rick worked hard. Mobb Deep worked hard. De La worked hard. The Big L project. Common, Pete. All this. The clips. Niggas worked hard on that to bring some music back. You see, this new music is not working. Y'all see, no matter what. Me and my engineer talk about that too. About nobody is engaging to that shit. I ain't gonna name these big artists, but nobody gives a shit no more, B. Nobody don't care about that. Nobody is engaging to that new shit or these artists that was popping, the numbers they're lying, saying this person is doing this and doing that. There's not. That's why you got these people and AI coming through and all these big companies and all these big hedge funds are backing AI programming. Like they're backing this. The biggest hedge funds companies ain't doing shit but backing AI. So when this music is being made, support the music, man. It don't cost you nothing to press like. It don't cost you nothing, but you're gonna have to start promoting it and let people seeing that that we together and that we also out here trying to make a change and try to get some other compensation and other content going through. Like I said before, enough of the mirage in the lion and I'm on this trip. I took this trip here and I'm doing this and I'm flossing on this. Them days is over. Who you flossing for? Them days or be in the car and flossing and I don't give a fuck what's going on. Them days is done. I'm sorry, young people. Them days is done, B. Like I said before, you see what we living in. Them days is done. You got to start. If you got family, go back with them. Go live with other people to help, put your money together. Try to, do something on that level because this shit is going to get worse than this. Y'all think this is a game. It ain't a game. And I ain't asking y'all to come in here and give money to all of us. It ain't about that. It's about just being smart and understanding what this is at this particular time. Period. And if you are going to be supporting music, support it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't asking you for you to go out there and spend money. How y'all give money to Gucci and all this other shit? Y'all spend money on that too, but won't give a nigga $1 or 25 cents. That's just crazy. But anyway, like I said before, man, we appreciate, again, people who are recognizing that people do come out and people are coming out. And it took some of the veterans to change the conversation and also realize that it's not all what you hear and see, that everything is happy. People are only showing happy shit. Niggas ain't showing no real shit. You know what I'm saying? People are just talking happy and talking fantasy and about all the good shit they doing and got going on. Ain't nobody got no money like that. Stop it. Ain't nobody living like that. Y'all niggas is crazy. Y'all niggas ain't half of our industry people. And like you can hear Cardi B again, I say it again, saying, God damn, this shit costs a lot this is expensive. And she got bread, so stop it. Enough of that. Keep it 100. Keep it real with yourself, too. All right, don't forget, y'all, Like That is out right now. Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg out right now. Rhythm Meth is out right now. Biggie Smalls and Pac is out right now, but not for streaming at the time. And November 21st, Dynamic Duos, Mobb Deep, M.O.P., Conway, Lil Wayne, The Game, Dog Pound, Salt and Pepper, EPMD, Helter Skelter, Cypress Hills, 38 Special. I might be missing some people, but you get the picture. All right. One love, y'all. See y'all later. I'm gonna post this up though too. All right. Peace.